Hello everyone, I am Veena Guryani and I'll be taking a session on online writing board tools. In these pandemic times, all of us are involved in online teaching. It is a difficult task to engage students. In the offline mode, we used board in the class to teach and engage the students. Technology has come to our rescue here also. Several online board writing tools are available. In this session, I'll be covering Google Jamboard. It is immensely popular for interactive teaching. In fact, it is also called a collaborative board. It is simple to use as using a board in our physical classroom. It saves our work to the cloud automatically. It can be presented through Google Meet, making real-time collaborations possible. Google Jamboard can be accessed from Gmail account, which can be a normal account or a G Suite account. We can access Google Jamboard from the browser also by typing jamboard.google.com. For laptop and desktop users, the Jamboard is available as a feature in Google Meet. But for mobile users, the Jamboard app has to be installed separately. And currently it is available for Android and iOS users. Google Jamboard comes with very interesting features. It includes tools like stylus, eraser, sticky notes, etc. It allows the user to write, draw, insert images from Google, resize the text, resize images. In the Jamboard app, it is also possible to add Google Docs, sheets and slides in runtime. You can share your Jam with your collaborators. Up to 50 people can work on the Jam together. So let's start. Now I'll show you how to open Google Jamboard. I've opened my Gmail account. Go to Google Apps button, click on it and we can see Jamboard over here. Click on this button. It displays all the previous Jam files I've created. In order to create a new Jam file, click on the plus button over here which says New Jam. When you click on the plus button, we can see that a new Jam file has been created. The second way of creating a new Jam file is to click on the Google Apps button again. Go to Drive. Click on the New button. Click on More and we can see here Google Jamboard. When you click on this, it opens a new Jam file over here. We can also open a Jam file from the browser window. So we need to type jamboard.google.com. Here again we get a similar interface which is showing the previous Jam files and the plus button to create a new Jam file. Here a new Jam file has been created. Now let's start using the Jamboard. The first thing that you should do is change the name of the Jam file. By default it is untitled gem, so let us give a proper name to this file. When you click on it, a pop-up comes which asks you to enter a new name. So I'm entering the name of the class for which I'll be using it. Click on OK and we can see that the name of the file has changed. Now let us change the background of the Jam file by clicking on this button. You have different backgrounds available. You can select the dotted one or the ruled one, or maybe if you're working on a graph, you can select the graph option. and you can see a graph appears in the background. You have two colored options available over here, the blue and the blackboard. So if you want to work on a blackboard, you can click on the black background over here. You also have an option of inserting image as a background. So in order to do so, you click on this button, select an image that you wish to put on the background, and you're ready to go. Having selected the background, now let us explore the various tools that are available in Jamboard. The first tool that is available is the pen tool, which you can use for freehand writing. So when you click on this small arrow button near the pen, you can see different styles of pens are there, and also different colors are available. So you can select a pen, a color, and start writing on the Jam file. Doing freehand writing is a little difficult, but yes, you can try it. You can change the pen again, the color, and scribble anything this way. The next tool is the eraser tool, which helps you to erase the content that you have written on the Jam file. So I'm selecting it and erasing a part of what I've written earlier this way. This is the select tool, which works with the various selectable items that we can add on the Jam file. The selectable items I'll be discussing here. This is a sticky note tool, which is very popular among the students, and it is generally used for giving response to a question put up by the teacher, or even the teachers can use it for giving response to the students' work. We can see that the sticky note is available in different colors. We can write a comment over here. Click on save, and we see that the sticky note has appeared in the Jam file. So you can select it, you can move it about anywhere, change its orientation, increase its size or decrease its size. And also there are 3 buttons on the top of this sticky note. When you click on them, you can see that you can edit it, create a duplicate, or delete it. So when you click on duplicate, you can see that a duplicate copy of the sticky note has been created. Similarly, you can use it, you can change the color, and insert as many sticky notes are required. You can see again another sticky note has been inserted in the Jam file. The next option available is of inserting images in the Jam file. So during teaching, if you need to use certain images, you can add an image by clicking on this option. You can select an image from the system, from the upload option, from the camera, or you can also search the image from Google, or use an image that is present on the Google Drive. So I'm searching the image from the Google. I type computer over here, and several images are returned. I can select the image that I wish to use in my Jam, click on insert, and I can see that the image has been inserted. Again, this image can be moved about anywhere in the Jam file. You can change its orientation, change the size of this image, and also we have the similar 3 dots on the top of this image. When you click on it, you can see that you can create a duplicate of it, or you can delete it. Next is the shape tool. This offers you various shapes that you can insert in the Jam file. So if you wish to demonstrate something using a diagram or a chart, this shape tool is very helpful. In order to demonstrate how these shapes are used, I am inserting a new frame in the Jam file by clicking on the next frame button. When you click on this button, you can see that a new frame has been inserted in the Jam file. I click on the shape tool again to insert the shapes I wish to use. This way. I can insert another shape. I can connect them with an arrow if I wish by using a pen. So this is how the shape tool works. Next is the text box tool, which allows you to type anything on the jam file. It is very convenient to use. In order to use it, just click on the text box, and when you click on the jam file, it gives you a box in which you can start typing. So if I write something, I can see that I can move about the text box. Again, I can change its orientation, increase its size, and we have the similar 3 dots on the top of the text box, which can help you to edit the text box, create a duplicate, or delete it. You can use this text box to type your question, and it is more convenient to use rather than using the freehand drawing. You can type your question like this. Anything can be typed with the help of the text box. This way. The next tool available is the laser tool. The laser tool will help you to focus on the part of the jam file. So you can use it like this, and you can see that it helps you to draw the focus of the students, and the red trailing line that comes when you're using the laser tool fades away automatically after some time. If you're using a mobile, the Jamboard app provides you an option of adding the drive content. So you can select on the drive content and you can access your Google Drive. Select a Google Doc, a sheet, a slide, and open it in the jam file. This feature is not available for the laptop and the desktop users. It is possible to add multiple frames in the jam file. I've already told you that to insert a new frame, you need to click on the next button, and automatically new frames are inserted in the jam file. The previous button can be used to go back to the work that you've already done in the jam file, this way. Inserting new frames is a very nice feature, especially when you have a question that you've given to your students and you wish to assign a separate frame to each one of them. You can assign a frame by using the text box, writing the name of the student on the top so that the student knows that he or she is expected to write the response in this particular frame. Similarly, you can insert a frame for the next student as well, and so on. So this is a very nice feature that is available. More options that are available in the Jamboard are available in the 3 dots that we can see on the top right corner. When you click on them, you can see that you have an option of renaming the file, which is changing the name of the jam file that you've created. You can also download it as a PDF file. So suppose after giving an assignment and receiving a response of the students, you wish to download the file for future reference or for records, you can do so by clicking on this option. The third option is to save a particular frame in a jam file as an image. This can be very helpful when you have given a question to the students, assigned separate frames to everyone, and then you assess the response given by each and every student and download the individual frames of the students separately as image and share it with them. There's a share button on the top, which is similar to the share button that appears on the top of the Google document, Google Sheets, and Google Slides. This allows you to share your jam file with your students. So you can click on the share button. You can type the email IDs of your students and click on done. You can also get a link, a shareable link of the jam file that you're working on. So in order to get so, you have to click on this and select for whom the link you want. So normally it should be anyone with the link, and you can get the link over here. Copy the link and share it with the students on the classroom, on the WhatsApp group, or on the emails. When you're done, you can click on this particular button and your jam file will be shared with the students.